Hey everybody. I'm doing a little announcement stream, so to speak. Updates, whatever. Come and hang out with you guys. I don't even think anybody's really watching right now, but thought I'd at least put it out there so people can watch it throughout the week and you guys can be updated on everything from side quests to, you know, everything that's been going on with me. I like to do this now and again, just hang out with my fans. Excuse me. So yeah, I guess I'll start off with saying that the reason you didn't get side quest tonight was because we found somebody to replace Vamp as co-host, and we thought, me and Beardbarian thought it would be best, instead of just doing a half-ass, you know, side quest, to go ahead and wait until she's ready and she's got her whole setup ready and everything like that, and then we could do the artwork for the overlays and the health bar and everything like that, and then also add her to the intro and redo all the credits and everything, which need to be done anyway. There's some updates that need to be done to that. And then, you know, and then we'll launch. So I don't have an official date, but it will be soon, because we want to get this done. So we want to get started with side quest again. It's a fun show. So because you didn't get a side quest tonight, I thought I'd at least hop on here after my homework and talk with you guys. I also had you know, I had some trouble today with homework and everything. So stupid story, actually. I lost my fucking worksheet for my photography homework. Totally lame. And so I had to, like, backtrack and, like, email the teacher and so anyway, oh, there's people watching now. What's up, guys? Man, when I first got here, it was like 3 people or something were waiting, but that one of them was probably me, because I've got the computer. The other reason for this stream is to try out the new setup. See, I got a new laptop, one that's more powerful than that little notebook that took, you know, 20 minutes to just start up, you know. And I wanted to see if I could run the stream off the laptop except for OBS and Hangouts. So I wanted to make sure that all would work, so I'm not sitting here blind while I'm, you know, got the contact lenses in and I'm trying to find the stop stream button up there on the screen. Maybe I can do it all right here on this laptop. So it's a nice brand new multimedia laptop. So yeah, it's got like a 6 gig video card and you know, like 32 gigs of RAM and everything, so it would even make a decent backup editing computer in case anything happens to my main computer. So that's and I didn't spend money on this. This was a gift from my parents for graduating and getting my associate's degree. So let's see who else is in the chat. The Engaged Few says, first time I saw you out of character, I thought Boondocks is Magog Mortigar. Then I remembered that he's from GA and you sound like you're from Arkansas or something. Well, he got that right. I am from Arkansas. Magog watching his own stream. Hey, Wolfhead. Toxoplasma Gandhi's in the chat. Hey, how you doing? I fear ghasts. Haunt that like button. Awesome parents. Wasatch Jackalope. Benjamis the Feared is in the chat. Hey, Magog. And Peterbilt. What's going on, buddy? Man, this chat is like... looks so tiny on my new screen. It's crazy. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to, you know, just stream for a little bit and let you guys know what's been going on. School's tough this semester. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting my ass kicked with homework and art projects to do. I've got 3 studio classes and 1 art history class, the art history of London. And there's a massive research paper in that's going to take me all semester to do. And then I have to do a speech with PowerPoint presentations along with the research paper. So I'm getting my ass kicked. Can you tell us anything about the new addition to SideQuest? No. Sorry, Des. We're going to save that for a surprise. But she's a YouTuber. Not predominant, but she's very talented, and she's been a friend for a while now. And because of her current circumstances, she actually has time and the inclination to actually create a character. So I don't know if she'll actually be appearing on SideQuest as her YouTube channel. She might create an all-new character just for SideQuest and just to join us on SideQuest. But we still got to talk that out. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to give anything away. I think it'll be funner when people see the intro for the first time on that edition of SideQuest when it finally launches, and it's like, oh, and then they see the person and they're like, oh my god, you know. So, the Wasatch Jackalope, did you hear about what Manchester Art Gallery did this week? Yes, I did. They took down a pre-Raphaelite painting of the nymphs because of, you know, my women's, you know, nudity and sexual objects or whatever have you. And last I checked, they put it back because of the outrage. So, such a cock tease. Yes, I am. So anyway, I figured I'd go ahead and just update you guys on that and take any questions or just kind of hang out for a little bit and see what you guys would like to see on SideQuest. Maybe you guys have some ideas. You know, we'll take anything into consideration because we'd like to have more segments besides the grind and then fucking with each other after that. So, Sam Slee says, why did Vamp Candy leave SideQuest? For her own, she wanted to do her own thing. You know, she's starting to do a lot more games on her gaming channel, and then she's also helping out with the Kumite all the time. And it just got a little overwhelming, and she, you know, we're all still friends or nothing. There wasn't a falling out or anything. She just, there was a fork in the road, and she's got to do what she's got to feel is right for her channel and for her, you know, for what she wants to do with her life. So, Incandescent 01 throws me a super chat. I drove through a shit ton of snow for SideQuest today. However, since you're holding on so you can get new sex appeal properly trained. Yeah, question, feel better, my lord? I do, a little bit. My throat's still a little itchy, but that's just going to be the way it is while it's cold outside. I hate the fucking cold. But I'm sure you guys all seen the new episode this weekend, so I was fine enough to do that, you know. By the way, that one took me 17 hours to edit. Oh man, that was grueling. That was a lot of editing, a lot of special effects, a lot of waiting for it to render, you know, that kind of thing. I still love the porn comments idea. I'd like to see more playful vivaciousness towards one another. Yeah, we can certainly try something like that. I'm thinking maybe we should have a segment on, like, stupid shit that's said on Twitter. And that way we can get our fans involved. People can, like, tweet at SideQuest screenshots of stupid shit said on Twitter, and we can read them out. That would be kind of fun. Whiskey will cure colds. Yes, they will. Hey, Magog, says T-Rex. What's up, T-Rex? At least you're here in live format. Magog makes Mondays great again. Thanks, Incandescent 01. Appreciate you, man. Did you, Hey Dude says, did you get my DM about a collab I'm working on? I may have, but I've been incredibly busy. Outside of doing the video over the weekend, I had a shit ton of homework too. I had 3 icons to design for graphics design based on a television show or movie of my choosing. I chose A Series of Unfortunate Events because I just watched it on Netflix over the past month because I don't get a lot of time to myself, so I couldn't binge watch it. But I watched an episode here or there while I ate dinner and stuff or worked on homework, and it was good. I enjoyed it, and it had its own icons in it, so it was kind of I chose it because it was kind of easy to make icons for. And then I had an art history exam to study for, and I had photography to do, and then I had a storyboard to start, because I have a sequential media class, and we have to storyboard a story. Like, he gives us a script, and then we have to storyboard it like we're making a movie. So, a necromancer that does not like the cold, Magog, you, sir, are a fake. Thanks. I'm Southern through and through. I never liked the cold. Where does it say that necromancers have to like the cold? You know? I've got nothing better to spend my money on, and I'm not spending money makes me mildly depressed. So when you're on, I'm not depressed. Never leave. And Cadets No One, appreciate you, man. You have to do that. This new laptop came with Norton, and it's starting to piss me the fuck off. I'm going to have to clear that sumbitch off here. Cold is so much better than the heat. I hate summer. I have to disagree with you. I fucking can't stand stepping outside and freezing my ass off. Fucking, I'd much rather be hot. So anyway, yeah, I mean, love you, I'd love for you guys to give me a little input if you want, and see about, you know, maybe what you guys would like to see more of on SideQuest. After school is out in 14 weeks, I'm going to dedicate a lot more time to the channel and stuff, because I'm done. The GI Bill is done this semester. After that, I'm fucking done, man. If I take any school, it'll only be like 1 class a semester or something. Like, I really just hate school, like, with a burning passion. I'm good at it, don't get me wrong. I'm on the dean's list and rocking a high GPA, but I just fucking hate it. You know, I'd much rather do this and try to build this into something beautiful and wonderful and own a business. You don't necessarily need a degree for that, do you? You know? I do like the idea of spending more time doing content, not just live streams, but recorded content as well, you know, and start working on the show, you know. I finally got all my 1099s in, so I can do my taxes and then officially apply for the loan I got pre-qualified for, so that maybe I can buy that property and start building a studio and outdoor sets and all that stuff, and really taking Magog into a new realm, you know. So make sure to download the Norton removal tool. Don't try to just uninstall it. It can mess up your computer. Yeah, I've heard that. I've had Norton before. It's fucking crazy. Looks like we got a bot in the chat too. Thanks, Thexor. I was about to get it, but you got it for me. Yep. Juicy Poos is the same thing. I don't know why like there's a shit ton of bots on YouTube these days. Beardy was telling me about that. He was having the same problem. There just seems to be a lot of bots. It's weird. That's why I give people wrenches too. Good looking out, guys. Just keep banning them until they go away. It's weird, though. I don't know why I get targeted by bots. Is it random, or is it, like... Can you just time them out, or can I ban them? I think... Am I the only one who can ban them? Put user in timeout, remove. Does that do anything? Or does that just remove one message? Huh. I'm learning new things. Sorry. Yeah, these bots are bad, man. These bots are bad. Did you guys hear that ding? I'm still trying out all the things. I'm pretty sure somebody just messaged me on Skype, and I didn't know if it's coming through my desktop or not. Yay. Necros like the cold because bodies stay fresh in the cold. Also, your spell last night sucked. How useful are you on the battlefield? Man, sometimes I think you take this shit way too seriously, Incandescent. Oh, man. Man, the bots are bad. Damn, it's like half my fucking chat. Yes, Oz, they, I do have online, you can take college online courses. Problem with the arts is that you kind of have to be there to do art. Like, it's really hard to do online, you know? Wolfhead86 says, roll a dice for charming Magog. Rolled a 1, critical fail. You just throw money at Magog's face. Thanks, man. Man, these bots are terrible, man. Like, what the fuck? How do I slow the chat? I need to do that. Let me go into where's that slow motion? Ingest in settings, info in settings. Advanced setting. I'm sorry, guys. I did not expect to be hit with a shit ton of chat bots. Ingestion settings. It's not under ingestion settings. I don't know why it would be. Info and settings. Advanced. Added delay. Normal latency. I don't see the button to put the chat on slow motion. I don't know why. Broadcast alert, add insertion, create highlights. Yeah, it's participants, toggle timestamps, send feedback. Damn. I think the add delay is for the stream, not the chat. The chat is supposed to have its own little setting where it says turn on slow mode or whatever it's called. I've seen it before. I just don't know where it went now. Oh, there it is. Enable slow mode. Save changes. There we go. I found it. It is hidden in there. Right there. 60 seconds per person. Let's see if that helps. Slow mode is on. Okay. Yeah, if anybody knows how to, like, get rid of the bots, man, that'd be great. Yep. I'm probably gonna lose all my viewers because of that garbage. Some bullshit, man. Sorry, guys. That's not what I wanted my stream to do. I wanted to just sit here and kind of talk with you guys and, you know. But, Galactic Gaming, how was your day, Magog? It was fucking horrible. I was at school all fucking day. And, then I lost that worksheet for my fucking... I lost my worksheet for my fucking homework. And had to rush home and basically email my teacher because she was nowhere to be found today and get her to send me a copy because for some reason she didn't upload it to the drive, which like every teacher I've had uploads the damn assignments to the drive. Right. You have a public Discord or just a private one? I really don't know how to work Discord very well. I really don't. I wish I did. I think it's public. I really don't know anything about it, man. I have a Discord and I hardly log into it. I already have so much to pay attention to with Twitter, Minds, Gab, YouTube, you know, and Facebook. My Magog Morscar Facebook page with all the comments and the and everything like that. Plus the emails. I haven't checked the email in a while, and then Patreon messages. I just have so much. I hardly ever pay attention to Discord. I know I should learn it because a lot of people use it, but I really don't know much about it at all. Looks like the bots have slowed down at least. Quiet Magog. Are you telling me to be quiet, or are you telling me that my volume needs to be up? I'm doing this as a test stream. You guys need to tell me if you guys hear anything or see anything that's out of whack, because this has got to be perfected by the time we start side quest. I've got my cool microphone here. I can amp up the gain a little bit and see what that does. See if you guys can hear me better. Also, you know, to test the new computer with OBS and everything, I don't have all the fancy shit up. You guys probably can hear the music in the background still because I'm still doing that. Your audio needs up. How am I sounding now? Because I know there's a delay. So you guys tell me how I'm sounding now with the gain where it is. Because I'll try to remember to keep the gain. Because everything else on the computer is maxed out to 100. But I know that with the microphone being kind of off camera, it's a little far away. I wish I could be up on it like this, you know. But your sound is great. Okay, that's good. See, I'm worried about putting the gain too high up too, because you guys might hear my like fucking heater kick on. This is the problem I have. With living in just a small space like this. This is why I've got to move. This is why I've got to build a studio. I'm tired of sitting in my living room and being on a live stream and all of a sudden the AC unit behind me or the heater just... You know, like, I can hear it in my own fucking headphones, you know. We can hear your desktop sounds coming through. I keep forgetting to mute those. I need to do that, because sometimes I'll get a Skype message in the middle of fucking stream, and OBS will pick it up. So I've got to do that from now on. I'm going to make note of doing that. Appreciate it. All right. The sound is good, not bad at all. You know, what's weird, though, is it's different, too, because, like, with my normal voice, I think I'm louder. No, Magog is louder, because Magog yells sometimes. It depends on how I do Magog, because sometimes I talk low with Magog, too. But, like, right now is my normal talking range. Like, this is what I sound like when I'm talking. This is what I sound like when I'm Magog. Was that louder than me? Because it might not be, you know, it might be too loud for Magog, you know. One message every minute is harsh. Yeah. Well, I did that because of the bots, but it looks like they finally kind of gone away. So let me go do that. I'll lower it down just a scotch. Advanced settings. How about every 15? Come on. There we go. Save changes. I'll go back to control room and let's see how that works. Could you do a lapel mic, or would that pick everything up? Lapel mics are difficult with the costume I wear, because if I attach it to the robe will rub on it, because the hood is really loose. I've tried a lapel mic. Plus, lapel mics are actually kind of expensive. The one I got was like cheap, like a cheap Radio Shack lapel mic. Not louder, just deeper. Buzz of the Hive is in the chat. Howdy, Magog. Hey, Buzz. How you doing, man? I just met Buzz the other night on the stream on Antoine's channel. And, good people. I watched your video, by the way. I forgot to message you back about that, but I watched your stand-up. It was pretty good. A kind of bad quality sound, but that was probably because it was being recorded by somebody on, like, their cell phone or something. But, yeah, man, fuck yeah. What do I got here? I got a Streamlabs donation. That's what that is. I forgot that I put the Streamlabs link. Let me go read that off real quick. Let's see. Fetus the Patty says, "Here you go, my lord. I know you're looking to expand your content, and also I know you said you're not into D&D, but maybe a WoD game also stream is good." I did play WoD. I never played D&D, but the only tabletop I ever played was Demon. World of Darkness. New Demon, not Old Demon. It was the New Demon with, like, the God Machine, and demons were actually, like, programs that had detached themselves, became rogue programs from the God Machine. It was a fun game. I played it for about a year with my friends. Yeah, if you guys message me and I don't message you back, it's not because I don't want to talk to you. It's because I'm too fucking busy. I really wish I wasn't as busy as I am, but I am. I'm just fucking swamped, you know? But, yeah, it's one of those things where, like, until I'm out of school, things are gonna be just kind of all over the place. So you guys gonna have to just kind of bear with me on that. I wish I could make these types of announcements on the main channel, but every time I do a stream on the main channel out of character, people flip the fuck out on me, you know? I've actually had people, like, fucking straight up was like, you know, fucking, you broke immersion, unsubbed. You know, I've had a ton of comments like that, you know. I'm fucking crazy, you know. But, I really, really wanted to, never break character and pull like an Andy Worski, you know. Andy Worski. That was a slip of the tongue. Andy Kaufman. I don't know why I said Andy Worski. That's weird. Andy Worski, as much as as fun as he is to talk to and stuff, Andy Worski is no Andy Kaufman. So, it's just not what he does. There we go. Anyway. So, I wish you'd win the lottery because I'd love to have Magog-themed theme park in my area, says T-Rex. That would be cool. I don't know if Magog would ever be that kind of popular, to be honest with you. I really don't. I mean, I'd love him to, but I'll be damned. You know, it's one of that. It's one of those characters that's like really, I guess, like not PC. So you know, like theme parks have to be made for like family friendly. You know, I really wish I could do like just a little fucking slice of Morscar somewhere, you know, by like 300, 400 acres of land and build castles on it and villages and host like Morscar themed Ren fairs and things like that. But I don't know if I'll ever be able to actually ever do that. That would be a great dream come true. Don't get me wrong. Have like hotel, you know, castle hotels that people can stay in and all kinds of shit. Make it kind of like a part of the show too. Could bring a lot of people in and have them be like background people, you know, and eventually build up to being able to do some like really high production stuff, you know. Yeah, Argyle Gargoyle says it's hard to be loved by the whole family when your motto is ass rape. I can't picture the sitcom you talk about. Anything to compare your vision to? No. What I'm envisioning has never been done. Because the best way I could put it is like it's a blend of classic sitcom, meaning there's very few sets. You know, if you ever watch a sitcom, like Frasier or, you know, whatever, there's usually like 3 or 4 main sets that the characters, usually the actors, literally spend like 90% of their time. Like in Frasier, it was mostly his radio studio and his apartment, you know, and then the coffee shop that they met at all the time, you know. Outside of that, if he ever went on like a date or something, they were very temporary sets, you know. So it's like that, but with a medieval twist on it, because it's not like I can do massive movie productions. I wish I could, but I can't. I can't go film in New Zealand like they did with Lord of the Rings, you know. But I want to build up to at least creating a show that kind of is a lot like Blackadder meets the Hercules and Xena shows, you know, but is also kind of a sitcom, meaning there's these steady sets. There's these steady locations that all the stories kind of take place in, even though now and again there'll be episodes where Magog will go out on a quest and the other characters will join him and whatever have you. But I don't know. I thought about putting a laugh track in it, just that first episode, and then having Magog kill the studio audience because he gets tired of it. And then after that, the laugh track would never appear again in the show. Just to kind of mock sitcoms a little bit. But sitcoms is short for situational comedy. So sitcom is more of a broad term, even though when people hear the word sitcom, they think of, you know, Friends or Full House. But, which, you know, technically they are sitcoms because there's comedy, you know, but it's situational comedy. And situational comedy can be broadened to a lot of different things, you know. Brian Wester, sorry I wasn't able to catch SideQuest last Monday. I forgot amongst the midst of using my brand new 21-year-old ID by getting trashed. Nice, congratulations. Happy birthday. Fuck the out-of-character haters. I love these creator streams. Also, I only played WoD Werewolf the Apocalypse. Werewolf is a good game. I've never played it, but I've watched some of my friends play it a couple times. I just sat there and just listened and watched it all on a Saturday night when I was bored. Obviously, when I wasn't in school. I can't remember the last time I've had a Saturday night where I was bored. Where I didn't have fucking shit to do. So, I love it when audience dies. Me too. But yeah, I kind of want to blend all those elements of all the things that I love into one show. So it'll be a bit of a situational comedy. It'll be a bit of an adventure show. It'll be a bit of kind of a dark humor show, something like Ash versus the Evil Dead, you know, type of elements. All kind of work together, maybe even with a little of the British humor I love, like Red Dwarf and Blackadder and Black Books. I loved Black Books. That was a great fucking show. I'm sad it only went 3 seasons, you know. Galactic Gaming says, got to go. Night. See you later, man. Or lady. I can't tell from your avatar, so... have a good night. Oh, Free Press, what's up? I agree. The new series are actually pretty good. Oh, y'all talking about Red Dwarf? Yeah. Pitch it to Netflix. I don't know if Netflix will pick it up until I actually have something to show them. But maybe we can build up to that, you know? Maybe we can build up to, you know, getting an actual network deal of some sort or something, you know? I don't know. It depends on how we write the show and all the different characters I'm able to get, because I got to start this from scratch. It's not going to just be Magog alone in a field. I'm going to have people to interact with. That's why this show that I want to do, this sitcom, is such a big kind of dream, you know? It's a huge project, because I'm going to have to find local actors. They can't be far away. I can't be having people fly in, you know? I can't afford that right now. And not with my fan base. Now, if I was at like 100,000 subs and I had enough people supporting me that I was making enough money monthly on Patreon or whatever that I could possibly pay actors to come in for 3 months out of the year and film everything for the whole year, I would do that, and maybe we can move towards that. Speaking of English comedy, are you familiar with the IT crowd or the IT crowd? Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes of the first season of that. It was pretty funny. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to find local talent, not just for background people, but also the people of that Magog interacts with on a regular basis. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be real interesting. And it's going to take time, regardless. I mean, even if I had, like, I don't know, 100 grand right now in the bank, like I won the lottery or something, I might be able to, you know, secure the loan for the property I'm interested in buying, and then use that 100 grand to build the medieval village and the big studio for the indoor shots. And it would still, that would literally waste, like, well over 3/4 of that money right there doing all of that, and I would have to have help building it, and, you know, get people out who know what the fuck they're doing, you know. And once it's all built and ready to go, and it's filled with props and everything, I still have to use that money to try to find not just local talent to be in the show, but editors and stuff to help me out. There's no way I can edit that show alone, not with what I want to do. Magical effects and everything. I'm going to need, like, at least one CGI artist to help me out. Brian Wester says, if you've made a fully fleshed out language, I'd be interested in learning it if you have a dictionary. I haven't gotten that far into it. Grim Razor says, my Lord Magog, I have searched many dungeons in search of a live portal to view you and your realm through. Well, welcome to the after hours, Grim Razor. I appreciate it. Why was I Fear Gas hidden? Did somebody accidentally click that trying to ban one of the bots? If that happened, I apologize. Don't ban I Fear Ghast. He's not a bot. Did my lighting just change? Oh, shit. God damn it, it's not supposed to do that when it's plugged in. My computer just went to sleep. That's fucking great. My mistake. So yeah, I mean, the upside with building the outdoor sets and actually filling them with props is that they don't have to change after that. It's not like doing a show where you have to rebuild the set every year because the studio uses, you know, the big studios for different things throughout the year and stuff. It can all be permanent, and then I could use it for other things, like y'all can come out and party with me and shit. You know, we can have a big old Ren Fair or something once a year for the Magog show or whatever. Have all the fans come by. Boy, the people on that street or that property, if I buy it, they'll get pissed, though. I better make some parking. Magog, could you wrench I Fear Ghast? He's been timed out twice for the same message. Yep. I don't deserve a wrench, though. There you go, man. Just don't time out other people in revenge. Okay, don't take revenge. And if I do catch anybody timing somebody out that's not a bot, I'll take your wrench away. Sorry, that's just the rules of the internet. People are allowed to say whatever. Unless, of course, they're spamming. I mean, they don't necessarily have to be a bot, but if somebody comes in here and is like, you're a prick, 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 over and over again, you can go ahead and time them out, too, just to... Email address, Victor, is in the description of this video, actually. It's dearmagog, all lowercase, dearmagog@protonmail.com. So... Yep. So anyway, yeah, I don't I don't really have anything else really to talk about. I didn't plan on streaming for very long. Like I said, this is kind of update and announcement speech stream. I just kind of wanted to give y'all something because we're not going to do side quest until our co-host is ready, our new co-host. So she's getting everything ready. Hopefully, I don't want to say next week, but maybe the week after, sometime here in February. If you made a Morscar Ren Fair, I'd be there. Hell yeah, man. That'd be fun. Like, but I also want to use the sitcom, the show, to actually build the world lore too, so that people understand. I mean, that's something that I've been working on too. Is I've got to do these lore videos, but the problem is there are a lot of heavy storytelling, and I wanted to do artwork for it as well as like dramatic music and stuff, so it's not boring. But that takes so much time, and with school the way it is, I just can't find the time, you know? Yep. Incandescent 01 says Streamlabs. Yeah, I was about to check that, actually. Because I get the alerts on my phone when someone sends a Streamlab. I've got to find a way to integrate all of that. You know how, like, you watch some streams and it, like, pops up on the screen and says, so-and-so gave money in Streamlabs. I got to figure all that out. Last time I tried to connect Streamlabs to OBS, it did not work. I tried to attach do the chat through OBS. Was not having it. It was like, nope. You know, it said something like wrong URL or something, and I was like, really? What the fuck? You know? Incandescent 01 says, I pretend to take Magog seriously because I've got nothing better to do. Besides, it's my superpower. Hi, I'm Incandescent 01, here to save you from plot holes and inconsistency. Now I'm going to go ass rape a snowman in the truck stop. I have no shame. You go have fun ass raping the snowman in the truck stop. And Saki the Real says, not a lot, but it's something. Hashtag make more Scar happen. Thank you, Saki. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've talked to a couple people about it, but OBS is a fickle beast. Half the time anyway. I'm surprised we haven't had more crashes of fucking streams. Yep. Yeah, I'll throw Vamp a message sometime and see if she can help me out get that set up. Let's see. Monday Matt's in the chat. You're a prick times infinity. Fuck you, man. You're the one who invited me on a boring-ass stream where you guys just started talking politics at 2 in the fucking morning. The fuck, man? I was like, how am I supposed to talk politics through one bloodshot eye? If you connect Streamlabs to OBS, you have to set it so that Magog yells ass rape when he gets a donation. I'm going to figure all that out because that can be a lot of fun. An infinite prick. Impressive, says Thexor the Bearded. Yes. Yes, indeed. Casey Freeman throws a 10er at me. Lord Magog, I will move to Arkansas to assist you in your quest if you permit me. We'll discuss that if I can even buy the property first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but I really appreciate the offer. I would love all the help I can fucking get. I'm going to need builders, electricians, you name it, plumbers. I mean, to build this thing the way I want it so that it's a permanent set, then it's going to last the test of time so we can continue to film there and build upon it even, you know? Construct giant green screens behind the houses so I can add more digital houses going off in the distance, make it a bigger town, you know, things like that. I mean, whew. The way I imagine it to be, and if I could raise the money to do it, it would be absolutely amazing. It'd be like nothing ever seen on YouTube before. Which is why I want to break away from what I've been doing with Magog because it feels so condensed, you know? I feel like Magog never gets up. He never moves. I have this tiny little set, and outside of the frame of the picture is just my apartment. There's not even any way for me to do, like, multiple camera angles. I want a full round set where Magog can be in different places of his tower doing the videos and stuff like that. It's just I'm so limited right now by space and money, you know? And who knows if I'll even get there. Thexar asks, what is it like out there? Worth moving out there? I like it. But then again, I have reasons for being here. I like the cheaper cost of living. I like the beautiful countrysides that we have. And all my friends and family are here. I grew up here, you know? So, you know what? I mean, I can't answer that because I'm a little biased. You know? You should make a visit sometime and see if you do like it, you know? Copy link. Anyway, yeah, I just, I think that's about it for the announcements. I don't really have anything else to talk about, so maybe I'll just, bullshit with somebody or something for a while. I like to... I'm definitely going to be starting the, patron stream soon. And that's going to be fun because, I'm going to try to break it down to where, like, one Patreon stream is, like, for the really high up ranks, you know, for, like, $20 and more. And then have another one every month that's, like, $10 and down. I'm still worried about the amount of people that can come into it because, like, if I just do it with Hangouts, Hangouts only allows 10 people. I know if I learn Discord, then I can have somebody helping me and, like, bring people in, you know, one at a time, kind of like taking phone calls. Problem with that is I need someone helping me because even if I'm here out of character for the patron streams, my computer's way over there. I have my laptop. I guess I can try to, now that I got this new laptop, I can try to run Discord on it and control it that way. Maybe I can do that. We're gonna have to try some stuff out, but once again, it's tough because of school. Like, I swear to God, everything will be better come May. I mean, as soon as finals week is done, I am going to be the happiest motherfucker you will ever see. God, you guys are going to get content. I'm going to bust my ass this summer. You know, I'm going to do fucking videos every fucking other day if I can, you know. I'm going to write scripts. I'm going to build new things. If I can move, if I can buy that land and that property, then I'll definitely be doing a lot more. Eastern Arkansas is shithole country. Yeah, pretty much. There are parts of Arkansas that are not worth living in. But every state's like that. I'm in central Arkansas, and that's what I like. Because if I drive one way, I can get the city life if I want. Restaurants, you know, concerts, you know, because I like the music scene, stuff like that. I drive the other way, I'm at the lake, or I'm out in the woods, or I'm out, you know, drive 2 hours north, I'm in the Ozarks, you know, the beautiful mountains. They're not big mountains, they're not the Rockies, but, you know.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, God damn it! Are you driving again?
No, I'm actually not in my car, but I am outside. I have a Starbucks.
Lame.
Yeah, they fucked up my drink earlier today, and I came to go get it remade. Because I'm one of those guys. I'm like, if I'm paying $5 a drink, I want it made the right way.
I stopped paying exuberant amounts for coffee. I really did.
Oh no, it's not coffee. It's literally a lemonade. I just happen to like their lemonade. So.
I see.
So I don't drink coffee, man.
Charles Fowler asked, do you have any lore for us fans to read? Not yet. I plan on doing lore as videos, so that people can kind of experience Magog teaching them, not just to read. But I maybe one day I will work on a book or something. So, what's up, Matt?
Not too much. Just gonna, go get a haircut. Was cruising around. Yep. Saw you were streaming. Thought I'd say, hey, call you a prick.
Yeah, appreciate that. It's always good to be kept humble by my fucking YouTube fucking friends, accomplices in the crime of YouTube.
You gotta be careful. You can't say friends. Some people might lose their collective shit at that. As we learned at VidCon last year when Teal Deer had a fucking like conniption fit over us hanging out.
Right.
Like he was out there basically screaming collusion like MSNBC or CNN. I mean, it was bad.
Right.
You know, everyone's like, "What's he talking about? We're just drinking beer and hanging out."
I'm adjusting Matt's volume now because people are like, "Fucking hell, man! Jesus Christ! Fuck, you're loud." No,
my phone. I have no control over the modulation, so.
Yeah, no, because I'm running OBS this time instead of just doing a Hangout stream. I've actually got.
Oh.
I mean, it's Hangouts, but it's being captured by OBS, so I actually have like the sliders up there. I can adjust your volumes and shit.
Yeah, I need to. I have it set up for my Russell stream. I've got a separate window that's for Google Hangouts. So when I want to bring people in, I could just like close up one and turn it over to something else.
They just don't make this easy. I wish OBS had like all-in-one stream capability. Like it had a Hangouts, you can have people join and everything. I wish OBS would just like run everything all in one. Not this like, capture a desktop window or, you got to like really set it up and tweak it and everything. And it's easy, I guess, compared to older technology. We wouldn't have been able to do this a decade ago. There's no fucking way.
No, that's true. My biggest complaint is that when it comes to Google Hangout, like it doesn't work on Firefox.
Right.
Or it makes you jump through all these hoops like to download this patch that like won't install on my computer for some reason. And then in order to do screen capture with OBS, I have to turn off GPU acceleration, which then causes like a bunch of glitching to happen when looking at articles. So, like you can, I'm like, why, just what the hell? Why can't this capture the fucking window?
Right.
I can play a video game at 1080, 60 FPS and capture it just fine. But a Google Hangout window? Shit. Doesn't work.
Yep. People are talking about them sending me things. I'm sorry, I haven't got around to emails in a while. If you sent anything to email, it's been a while, and I apologize to that.
What he really wants is a bad dragon horsecock sent to his P.O. box. So.
Oh God! Don't.
I
am so glad I don't have a P.O. box just yet because of that comment right there.
Marcus got a P.O. box. The Bible Reloaded was like, "We're gonna send you artisanal butt plugs," and then I'm like, "It's been 6 months. I'm still waiting."
Right.
So, like I'm gonna have to get on their ass about that. Like, where are those butt plugs at? Because that'd be a funny video. Sorry, I should clarify. Not me putting them in my butt, just opening up the box.
Right. Just the unpackaging.
Yeah. Not legitimately having them in my butt. I have no desire to have butt plugs anywhere in or around my anus. I want to make that clear.
No. Yeah, when it comes to, I'm trying to answer questions in the chat too. When it comes to messages and stuff, my email, you guys are just going to have to bear with me until I'm out of class. Honestly, I am literally at school from 7 in the morning until about 4:30 in the afternoon every day of the week. And then after I get off, I either have homework or I've got to do fucking Magog or Midnight Jury. I've got to write scripts. I've got to do research. I mean, the only reason I'm streaming right now is because I actually finished my homework early tonight. And it's still already late. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. It's 10 p.m. Like, I'll be going to bed in like an hour or two. And I have yet to fucking eat. So I really wish I could spend more time on social media, answering the emails, answering the Twitter, answering the Gab, the Facebook messages, but I just can't right now, not with school. In 14 weeks, you guys can have me all to yourselves. I'll dedicate 10 hours a day to this job because I won't have school. But until then, please bear with me. Pain in the fucking dick. And what's weird is I don't even have that many classes, but they're separated. Like, seriously, like, I would not be at school till 4:30 in the afternoon if it wasn't for the fact that when my morning class ends and my afternoon class starts is like a 3-hour gap where I'm just kind of stuck at school. You know, so
Well,
I
you know
try.
what you do during that time, right? Is you write scripts and you do research.
I
And you
try,
do your homework.
or I do my homework. But sometimes I just can't do my homework. It's not enough time. Like I'll do
Yeah.
part of it in the middle of the day, and then I'll go grab a bite to eat. You know, take an hour for myself to go get some lunch, because I'm there all fucking day. I can't go without eating. You know, and then I go to my afternoon class. You know, and then I'll get home and be like, well, fuck, I've got to finish that homework I started today. Sometimes I can get it done, sometimes I can't, and stuff like that. But I also didn't get this laptop until literally yesterday. So I never had a laptop at school. And y'all, this is going to blow your mind, but we got a brand new, like $15 million arts building that just opened up this semester. They just built it last year, and it just opened up. So all my classes are in this new art building. No fucking computers. How they teach graphics design, like, my graphics design teacher has like 4 Apple laptops in his fucking class. And he's like, yo, if you don't bring your own laptop, you're going to have to switch out. Like, people are paying thousands of dollars to come learn graphics design, Illustrator, Photoshop. And you ain't got enough computers for the 15 people in the fucking class. Like, this is the kind of shit that pisses me off.
Yeah, when I was finishing up college for my video production program, they had just opened. It was a $12 million arts building, and this is back in 2007. So I got to go for 1 semester before I graduated. And oh yeah, no, they had budgeted in computers, and that's really weird too because Apple will give schools like insane discounts. On
Yeah, but the school board decides what to spend the money on. That's the thing.
Your school board sucks.
Yeah, no, like even my art teacher, he was like, we went to the school board and we're like, we need this, this, and this, and this. And they're like, but you're the arts.
Oh, yeah, you live in the part of the country where people look at arts as something kind of faggy.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. It's just, like, I live, California is a bit different. Like, it was, our video production department was actually really, really, really good. Like we were doing videos for like the county. That was actually my first summer course, was a class where I had to pay to take the course, obviously, but we produced a half-hour program for the county that the county funded on energy conservation, yet I still had to pay money to go to the class. And it was being fully funded by the county.
Yep. See, and schools down here would much rather spend their money on the football team.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
It's the South.
But,
our fucking football team, our college football team ain't even like a AAA. Like, I don't even think we're fucking that high. Like the college I'm going to, I don't go to the same college as the Razorbacks. Like, we have other colleges in this state, right? We're the Trojans at Euler, and it's like, even they have like a stadium that will rival most, fucking, like, I'm like looking around this fucking thing. I'm like, are you serious? Those fucking basketball courts and the fucking stadiums and shit are fucking fire, man. They got fucking big ass fucking screens and shit so they can show replays and all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, they spend a lot of money on that. But you're hearing reports now that Pee Wee football or whatever it is they're not getting kids.
No,
parents aren't signing their kids up because of CTE and other injuries and whatnot. And so you're going to see that have a very interesting ripple impact on the NFL and colleges, where you're going to start seeing like, these football players coming in from like Mozambique and Uganda and shit, and they're going to be coming out there going like, do you know do it? Do you know do it? Right? Like, that's what's going to happen. They're going to get a fucking degree in memeology, and VR chat and shit, and that's going to be where they're going to bring these players in because they're not going to have enough homegrown players,
right?
In order to do that. So that's going to be interesting to see that play out.
Charles Fowler drops a super chat and says, "Tell Poe to get off his ass and help out." LOL. I wish he was real. I could use an assistant. I really could. But literally, I find myself absolutely thrashed by school. And like I said, the only reason I'm taking full-time school this semester, just like I did for the past 2.5 years, is because of the GI Bill. Or 3 years, yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that I get paid to go to school, that's technically my biggest paying job right now, besides YouTube, I wouldn't be taking full-time courses. I would not be taking 4 fucking classes, You know, I would. That's why when the GI Bill's up after this semester, I'm scaling down to like one class a semester. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know if I'll finish school to be honest with you, because it's just a pain in the fucking dick.
Yeah, no, it really is. I mean, I was gonna make the joke like, oh, YouTube pays? What? What's happening with that now?
Yeah.
They're making money. I mean, I was just reading that thing now. You know, I'm reading that one thing where Susan Wojcicki said that like more people than ever cleared, or no, 40 new channels or whatever cleared the 6-figure mark in 2017.
Yeah. No, it blows my mind how much some people make on YouTube.
Yeah,
like, it
blows
my fucking mind.
I'll be honest, I did not make anywhere near that amount of money. But my estimations for 2017, based on the end of 2016 and that trajectory, was going to put me in that category. Straight up, was going to put me in that category. And I'm not the only one. Like, I'm not the only one. Trust me. It makes me wonder if some of the controversy out of 2017, tinfoil hat time people, you know, was a way to keep us down. But, as a result, no, I mean, the thing is, even that, as a result, like you know, commentary channels and things like that, I think are going to start being seriously targeted.
Dude, you should have seen it earlier before you joined the stream, man. Has this been happening to you? I got hit with so many bots in my chat that I had to slow the chat down. And people who have wrenches, are like fucking, you know, timing them out and shit, and they just kept coming back.
I'm getting it from a specific source, though, because they make it known where they're coming from. So
no, mine literally they just show up and they're just like nigger.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting that too, but they're coming from a specific group of people.
How do you know though? How do you know?
Because they've come out and basically said as much, you know. And I don't know. And the thing is, I don't know if they are doing this, if they are directly, you know, coming from at the request of this person or this group of people, or if they are doing it and saying it in order to cause like a division of some kind,
right?
Like to get me to come out and make accusations. But no, from what I've seen, a couple of them have come in. I was doing a $3 theater stream last Monday, and I got raided by people from the Kumite. By a whole bunch of people. All of a sudden, start getting like tons of dislikes. People coming in talking all sorts of shit. You know, all saying Kumite.
Yeah.
Marcus says his regards and shit. And I'm like, all right, man. Like, if that's how he wants to spend his fucking day, fine, whatever. You know. But like, and I'm not saying like everything's the Kumite, but it's, you know.
Yeah, but you can't blame him for that. I don't think I've ever heard in watching the Kumite him say.
I'm saying.
I've never heard it. Yeah, I've never heard anybody on those streams say, "Go get these motherfuckers." You know how people are.
Somebody would have linked me to that. I think if someone would have actually done that.
Oh
so
yeah.
I can't say for certain. Like I said, I cannot say for certain if it was someone acting on behalf of or in name of only trying to spur some shit. But that was happening, you know.
Yeah.
So I get a whole bunch of that and whatever. My mods are pretty cool. My mods just time everybody the fuck out or just boot them and shit.
Right.
Or if I'm right there, I boot them too. I don't give a fuck.
Antifa Hotline in the chat says, "I'd rather have a bike lock in my hand than a wrench, but this will do for now." Love those fucking guys. I gotta get you guys on a show sometime. Antifa Hotline's funny. The guys, they are Andy Kaufman motherfuckers, man. They don't fuck break character. Them motherfuckers will straight up be like, "You're a misogynist," and then fucking boot you from their stream. Like, oh, that shit's funny. Call Me Oz asks, "The effects in your last video were great. How long did it take?" 17 hours. I timed it. Yeah, 17 hours, 26 minutes. Something like that to edit that entire video.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why I don't edit.
Yeah, you took the lazy way, Matt. You took the lazy way.
I don't disagree in that particular count. On the subject itself of editing, I do not disagree with that sentiment. You know, but not everyone can rock a solid, you know, 30-minute freaking rant on something or go off for something for 30 minutes without even stopping. So.
Yeah, the thumbnail.
Level of boredom.
Shit, man. You do. Everybody's got their own talents. Like me, In character, I have trouble doing what you do. Like, I have to be kind of like bouncing off somebody to crack jokes and stuff. But when I'm by myself and just talking to my fans, like for the first 45 minutes of this stream, I'm okay. But I have to have something to talk about, and there was a purpose to the stream, was just to update everybody and then kind of test out my new laptop and see if I can run the stream simultaneously with desktop without overloading my bandwidth and stuff like that. But yeah, it's I'm a talker. Don't get me wrong, I can sit there, but I don't know if I can do what you do and pull up like an article and literally discuss it, because I'm just not really into that. But I'm definitely a jokester. I'm definitely a comedian.
Well, the thing is, like, for me, it takes me a fair amount of time to get warmed up to the comedy. So, like, because we've been on streams where I've cracked nothing but jokes for like an hour.
Yeah, you've been savage a couple times.
The thing is, it takes me a little bit of time to get to that point. So I have to kind of feel where everyone's at in terms of humor, and then it's like I have to then warm up. And eventually, I can get to that point. I'm not the type of person where I can talk at length for a lot of things, but if you want me to like be cracking jokes and shit, like I have to be in that warmed up perspective. I have to like get myself there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I need like mental Viagra essentially, or I gotta like take a little bit of time. You know, I can do this. You know, with other comedians or other people who are funny and go from there. But yeah, I can't do it otherwise. Like, if I try, I come across like a fucking idiot. So
right. The Zen Moment says that thumbnail for SideQuest Reconstruction is fucking beautiful. That's actually a piece of fan art by Samash.
What's going on with SideQuest?
We had to get a new co-host because Vamp kind of went her own way. There wasn't a falling out or anything. She just has something. She likes doing her gaming on her channel, and that's taking up a lot of time. She's also helping with the Kumite because she's dating Tonka now, and that's just where she went. So we found a replacement, and that's put things off because now I have to redo all the artwork. I have to do the new thumbnails for when she takes damage, and I have to get some footage from her to put into the intro, because this is like a bigger production live stream. I have a whole intro with music that plays, and it shows us doing our thing, and and all that stuff. So it's going to take some time to get all that done, because we've Vamp went her own way, and so we've got a replacement coming in, but I'm not telling who it is because I want it to be a surprise.
I guess my question is, would I know who this person is?
I don't know if you know her or not. I think you've talked to her before. I'll tell you off stream because we'll probably be ending it here pretty soon. I've already gone an hour,
Yeah, I have to take off pretty soon myself. I need to get over to the they close at 9.
Oh so yeah.
I haven't gotten my haircut since like before my kid was born, and that's like it's been like 2.5 months, and sometimes you just feel shaggy,
Right.
You just want to get it trimmed off, feeling pretty good about it.
Right.
But no, I think it's cool that you guys are moving on. Yeah, I mean, people. The thing is, like, like when I was doing shit with like web series and stuff, like way back in the day, a lot of times this kind of same stuff would happen. Like you
right.
do it, something else comes along, it's kind of come in, come out sort of thing. Yeah, it's like no big deal.
Right. I mean, it happens too, because on YouTube, it's not like we sign contracts. These aren't like actual like radio shows or anything like that, So, what? I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, right? I mean,
well, that's honestly one of the reasons why you should actually probably get people signed to an agreement. One that can be re-upped every couple months or something, but just to lock it in place. Because the thing to remember here is, and this goes to everyone out in the chat, like regardless, if you want to do YouTube full time, it is a business, which means your time is worth money. Your time is valuable. Like, people tell me you should get co-hosts, you should do this kind of stuff. My real reason for not doing it is I don't trust anyone to be able to put in the amount of work I do for what I like to do. And so, because I've had bad experiences with people that have wanted to like come and do stuff together, and then like I'll give you guys an example. I was doing a show with Review Tech USA about 2 years ago called The Verdict. We were doing this podcast once a week. And everything else. We had no agreement. We had no contract signed. It was like a verbal thing. And then all of a sudden, kind of Rich started tapering it off. Like he wouldn't respond to messages. He wouldn't be ready when it was time to record. We'd go weeks without posting. And then I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on, right? Like he would not tell me anything. So it wasn't until someone asked him what's going on with the show, and he said on Twitter, oh yeah, like it wasn't doing what I wanted, so I ended it. And I was like, well, thanks for fucking telling me that.
Right.
You know, I mean, the thing is, I get it. That's kind of how he approaches business. Like he does a lot of stuff for maybe a day or two, realizes it doesn't fit, it doesn't work, so he'll stop doing it. But he doesn't communicate that to the person of which he's supposed to be partnered up with. And that was frustrating, to be honest with you. And so since then, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it myself, you know, hell or high water type shit.
Right. Well, that's going to end up being what I do eventually. Like this year is going to be a big year because I'm going to launch a different LLC. Because the LLC I'm using right now for this YouTube business is honestly my cleaning company, my janitorial work I used to do, which I still do. I still do the apartments on the weekends. That's another thing that fucking holds me back. I want to make enough on Patreon to where I don't have to do school or clean the apartments anymore. And if I can get that by the time this 14 weeks is up, then I will do YouTube full time. And what I'll do is I'll create a new LLC called Magog Media or whatever have you. And all my co-hosts for the live shows, because I pay them anyway, I'll start actually sending them money through the company, and then they'll get a 1099 from me at the end of the year.
You should already be doing that.
I know I should, but it's not something that it's not like we were making a lot of money or anything like that anyway. So, but this year's going to be different because I've grown, you know, so I wasn't expecting the growth, you know, so.
Well, nobody likes herpes, man. Those growths just suck, but,
you should apologize for that shit joke.
See?
You should apologize.
See, it's a shit joke, right? See, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
You should apologize to my watchers right now for that terrible,
it was a horrible joke. I was going to say word, and then I'm like, no, herpes sounds more crass, right? Comedy is like, you know, it's a hit or miss game, so to speak.
Tion Ranger asks, how much more do you need, Magog? I'm at 1,400 on Patreon. I need a total of 2,000 to live. I can make do with 1,500 a month. That pays all my bills, but I wouldn't have any money to grow the channel, to buy new things and to build new sets, and I wouldn't really have any money for gas or food. That 1,500 a month would cover all my actual bills, like rent, electricity, water, cell phone, internet, you know, so on and so forth. But yeah, once the GI Bill money isn't coming in anymore, because that's $1,300 a month right there. So whatever I make right now, I mean, I'm actually making a lot of money once the GI Bill's active. So I'll have a savings for the summer. I won't have to get a job like right away. But by the end of the summer, by about August, September-ish, I'll probably be through. I'll be burnt through that savings. You know, because once the GI Bill's done, I'm basically losing $1,300 a month. So if I could replace the GI Bill money and get like what I'm making now, and then get $1,300 on top of that, that's like, you know, I'm at $1,400, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I can make $2,700 a month on Patreon, that'd be great. But I don't think that'll happen. I don't think I have a big enough audience. But
Patreon is like, I still don't fully get like how to work with that. Like I have some guys that like hit me up and they'll like pitch me ideas for it, and I'm like, man, I need a fucking assistant. Like, that's what I need if you want me to do this shit.
Right. Full Metal Atheist says, make some cutbacks, dude. Cancel the porn subs. You pay for porn? Who pays for porn?
Actually, porn sees itself very much profitable in the hotel industry. That's the last bastion of where porn really makes its money.
Right. I mean...
Go to a hotel and look at their Wi-Fi prices. Fucking like $20 a night. So, but you can go rent a porno for $5.
Right.
Bam.
Yep. That's not really an expense I can cut because I don't have it. You know, but I mean, don't get me wrong. If I quit smoking, I'd save $100 a month. If I quit, eating, I could save about $250 a month. You know, and who needs food, right? I mean, really?
Well, I mean, compared to nicotine or food, obviously, nicotine wins.
Right. You know, But
once you quit nicotine, man, do you love food?
Yeah.
So, like when I quit smoking, man, that love came back with a vengeance. So did an additional 20 pounds. So, like...
Skog says I could live off of 250 quid a month at my old place. America is expensive. I lived in England for 5 years. No, sir, not where I live is not expensive compared to England. I have no idea how you can live for 250 quid a month in England. I really don't. I have no fucking idea. like the fucking shithole house I lived in that was built in the 1940s was 600 quid a month rent all by itself, you know, and then food's more expensive there. Maybe it's because, I mean, obviously it's more expensive for American because the exchange rate too. Like when I was there, it was $2 or about $1.86 to a quid. So it would cost me $2 of my American money to spend 1 quid. But even then, though, I mean, I saw houses for sale in England. They were like, here's a nice little flat that has 2 bedrooms in it that are the size of water closets, and it's 250,000. You know. Do a GoFundMe for Poe's new feather outfit. He must be cold, poor guy. I don't know if that GoFundMe will allow me to decorate a Halloween prop. Oh, by the way, I sent you a Twitter message telling you who our new co-host is.
Oh no, I got it. I responded to it. Yeah, no, I like that person.
Yes. I didn't know if you knew her or not, but don't say anything. Shh.
No, I know her. I've known her for a while. She's a good person.
Yep. So Skog says 180 quid for rent, 20 quid utilities, 40 to 50 quid for food. What about a car payment? What about internet? What about cell phone? Like, these are necessities for my job now.
It sounds like he was living with family or friends.
Like,
I'm not saying that in a negative. I'm not saying that in a negative.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, I mean, if you can find a place for 180 quid a month for rent, then damn fine living for you. But don't you still need a car? Don't you still need internet? Don't you still need, you know, like incidentals? You know, don't you still have to pay electricity, water? You got TV tax in England too. You've got road tax that you've got to do. You got to do your car inspections every year. I mean, all that stuff costs money. All of it. On the bright side, your gas for the car will drop drastically because you're not driving 2 hours for school every day. That's a good point too. Once I quit school, I will save a lot of money on gas because my school, I mean, I have a good 45-minute to an hour drive every morning and every afternoon. So, yeah, I'll definitely save some money on gas for sure. My rent for this apartment...
Yeah, that'll save you some cash.
Yeah, my rent, water's included in my rent here, so I only pay electricity. But it's included in the way that, like, they just add it to it, so I'm still paying it. But it's like, my rent is $575. Plus water was $33. So I pay $618 a month for rent and water. And that's at a 1-bedroom apartment that's about 570 square foot. So it's very small apartment.
I'm very fortunate that right now I'm on a well as well as septic. So that does help out a bit.
Yes, you don't have to worry about water and you don't have to worry about paying city sewage if you live in a place that actually charges for that.
Years, I gotta pay to go have that damn thing emptied. So
yeah, I mean it's gonna have some back costs too. It depends on where the well is, but I've never really cared for well water, especially if you hit sulfur, because then your taps smell like rotten eggs, man. Every time you turn the water on.
I don't have that problem.
Good, you got a good well then. You got a good well.
Yeah, I've got a. Well, I mean, I also live like, you know. I live in Washington where it rains. It's the evergreen state. Like, it rains all the damn time. So the water filters through the aquifer. We've got a water softener, or we got a water filtration system for it too, which I need to go and probably call someone about maintenance on that one. So, because they were like, our realtor's like, you're going to want to get that looked at, like probably, you know, next year sometime. And I'm all like, I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Right? You're like, wait a second.
I'm like at this point I'm just trying to process buying a house. Don't tell me any of this shit. Can you just write it down and leave it on the fridge?
Thexor the Bearded says Magog is going to build a portal and make America pay for it.
No, he's going to make Morscar pay for it, but eventually, first it'll be America, then he'll claim Morscar.
Everybody's saying, let's fuck it, just move to Morscar. Rent's cheap in Morscar, but you got to deal with trolls, ogres, goblins, dragons, you know. And, you know, you got to live in the feudal system, which kind of sucks sometimes, you know, especially if you're a peasant. But if you're a noble, not bad. Not a bad way to live.
It almost sounds like you are describing modern age Mexico.
I am describing modern age Mexico.
I'm just saying, because like you see all the pictures of like some of the towns that have like no money, and it is like, you know, you want to walk around and goes, anyone here a vassal? Anyone here serf?
Yeah, where are the peasantry? I would like to strike a peasant right now with my backhand.
Do you have any thieves that you have captured that I can hire into my army? I really want Mountain Blade 2 to come out, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I think when Mountain Blade 2 comes out finally.
I don't know. I can't. I don't have time to play games, man. I wish I could.
Oh, man.
I still have Witcher 3 on my computer, and I ain't played it once.
Yeah. I know. I keep like, okay, because I'm a stay-at-home dad now, so I'm thinking like, man, I can spend time with my kid in the morning, and then like, you know, play a little bit of video games, and you know, because I do like the afternoon stream and then the evening stream and stuff, and I'm all like waking up and I'm all, do I want to play Witcher? I'm like, I could do like 3 or 4 rounds of PUBG and then call it a day. And so I just played PUBG. I'm like, I really feel like I should probably play The Witcher because I bought the version for the Xbox One X because of the 4K patch, and I got a 4K TV, like a budget one, but it's really nice.
Right.
And like I want to play The Witcher 3. It's got, you know, like it's got such an amazing soundtrack and an amazing lore, and the game is almost 3 years old, and it's still been like game of the year every year since it came out, essentially. So, yeah, it's good stuff. But I got to run because I got to head over and
get
these guys and stuff. And I will be doing my stream at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we'll talk.
I will be in bed because I have school in the morning. I'll probably be ending
this
pretty soon.
Well, you suck, Magog. No, I get it, man.
But thanks for dropping in, man. We'll talk to you later.
Definitely. Have yourself a good one, man.
You too, man. Anyway, yeah, everybody's talking about rent prices and everything. Yeah, I mean, you guys asked the question, so I answered it. I mean, I don't like, you know, shilling for money all the damn time and shit, but is what it is, you know. That's what I'll need to basically survive and then grow this show, is at least $2,000 a month to grow. To survive and just do what I'm doing, like the live streams, the episodes every week and everything, I'll have to have at least 1,500. I'm at 1,400 now, so maybe I'll get there, you know.
Hey, can you still hear me?
Yeah. You're still on here, man.
I'm still on. I can't even log out from my phone. Like, everything is turned off and it won't let me log in, even on the Hangout apps. All right, I'm just going to reset my phone then.
All right, man. Weird. Yep. I wish I could boot him, but I can't see the damn screen. It's over on my second screen, and it's a tablet, so it's angled funny. This is the problem I have with these. This setup. I'm trying. Whatever. But anyway, yeah, I got close, you know. It's still a few weeks before I have to quit school, so, you know, if I hit 1,500 by that time. I hit 1,500 last month, but then a couple people canceled their donations, and it dropped back down to 1,400. But, you know, it's, I'm getting close. I might be able to pull it off if I can do more streams, too, and maybe get some super chat money would help out. But to grow the show, I definitely need more than 1,500 a month. That just pays for the bills. Was it Nightmare 3? That's an interesting way to spell nightmare. Or it's just Nightmare. Okay, the 3 is the E backwards. Okay. Nightmare says, I still want a copy of the spell you used on the Wiccans, the finger one. How much will it cost? It's just... I literally just it was just a throwaway joke. I just found a picture of a middle finger and printed it off and then aged the paper in coffee. That's all I did for a one-off joke, you know. Keep spreading the lulls and pissing idiots off, and I'll keep investing the best I can. Thanks, J Devil. I appreciate everybody's and help, and like because my Patreon is so high, there probably won't come a time that I won't do Magog as much as I can. But if I don't grow, then I'll still have to find a job. I'll just be doing Magog part-time. But I'm not going to just give up because I'm already, doing so well. So, maybe with the growth of the channel, maybe if I get enough subscribers and enough people watching and enough things happening and over time, we'll reach that, and then I'll be able to build the world. Because I love the idea of not just doing the sitcom and having these permanent sets, but I love the idea of also having, the different shows. Not just, the sitcom, but do like Hear Ye News again, It's like news from Morscar. And doing new characters can start their own channels, and then people can start watching them, but it all links back to the sitcom, So, I like the idea of building this whole world that everybody can enjoy, and then like maybe once a year, be able to invite some patrons out because they've given me money and helped build this thing. Invite the patrons out for a big fucking Renaissance party or something, Who knows? Who knows where this will go? I'm excited. I'm not going to stop working though. I'm going to work hard for you guys. I try every time, Like the last video took me 17 hours, A lot of that was render time because when you add special effects and stuff and everything, you end up waiting on renders over and over and over again. That's just the way it is. The catchphrase never catches. The throwaways will haunt you. That's true. Happy birthday, Melissa Rapp. Is it your birthday? Oh, happy birthday. Bring on the wenches. That's definitely something the show needs, is wenches. What kind of artwork would be useful to promote the show? Beardy, that nice guy, mentioned promotional stuff tonight. I have no idea. I haven't gotten that far. I want to do more merchandising. I'm going to try to do some art prints drawn by me and then sell those for to help raise money for the show. And the art prints will be limited run with a certificate of authenticity in hand, autographed and numbered by me. And there'll only be like 250 of each print, So, I plan on doing that, but outside of that, I mean, if there's any fan artwork or anything like that, I'm trying to figure out ways to like showcase fan artwork and stuff. Maybe do some other kind of live show once I'm out of school that's set up to where like it cycles through different fan arts and stuff like that while we're on. I want to do more live shows too, which is why I created this live stream channel. It's not just for side quest and these little out of character streams. I really want to get back to doing like Magog and Medusa on Saturday nights. I would love to do like a Wednesday or a Thursday night live show with like that's like a creature feature, like get different YouTubers on, like Rumug the Orc, who actually does like the full prosthetics and stuff, and actually do YouTubers that are dressed like fucking monsters, different monsters and demons and stuff. I think Magog could have fun little back and forth people like that, so we want to try new things, but like I said, everything's just kind of put on hold until I'm out of school, because it's just too much, so I gotta get my camera so that I can do my cooking based on YouTube content creators. That's interesting, Melissa. That's an interesting idea. So, Beardy, the nicest guy. I love that meme survived. Oh, that's funny. How am I missing this?
I don't know. How are you missing it?
What's up, Beardy? I didn't expect you to pop in.
Yeah, I just sorry for the beeping. My coffee pot's just doing its thing. It'll be done in a second. I just finished up playing some Warframe. I was like, hey, there's a link. I should go swing by. So, here I am.
Yeah, I was just doing, because we couldn't do side quest tonight. I updated everybody and told them we got a new co-host, but I didn't tell who it was.
Okay, that's one thing I wanted to ask you about. Like, are we saying anything? Because I've been keeping it hush too. I dropped that it was a woman, but I haven't said anything else.
Yeah, that's all I've said. We're
Perfect.
waiting. A lot of people were like, tell us who it is. I was like, no.
No, we only tell you that it's not going to be a three-way sausage fest.
Right?
The important shit.
Right, that's what matters. But we had some great ideas talking to her, and I hope we can implement them all. And it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Yep.
I'm just pulling up the chat here. Holy crap, that's a lot of hellos. Hello, everyone.
Yes. Everybody say hi to Beardy. A part of this stream was also to test out the new laptop and see if I could run the stream on that and just use OBS on the main computer.
How's that been working for you so far?
Really good. It hasn't crashed on me or anything. Now, that old laptop I was using to read super chats and shit during streams, that little notebook, that thing had like 1 gig of RAM, you know? Like, it's like this big, you know? Was not doing the job. You couldn't run the stream off of that. It would fucking crash that computer, you know? So this is much better. This is a multimedia laptop. It's got like a 6 gig VRAM and, you know, like 32 gigs of RAM and an i7 in it, you know. So it's a pretty badass little laptop. It'll make an excellent backup editing computer too, once I'm done with school. So my parents bought this for me for a graduation gift for getting my associates.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah for grandparents.
Parents, not grandparents.
Oh, sorry, parents.
Yeah.
Parents, yes. I might have smoked a few bowls real quick right before I jumped in here.
That is okay.
Yeah.
All my grandparents have passed on. So, but my parents, they bought my brother and sister stuff for graduating, so it was my turn, you know. So, my brother got the best thing though. I think it was pretty cool. But I need this, so I was like, I'm not gonna complain. But my brother, I think when he got his bachelor's, they got him a signed Broncos helmet signed by John Elway.
Damn.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
That is something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, like, because my brother's a huge Broncos fan. I'm a Patriots fan. So, we hate each other during football season. I've been a Patriots fan since I was a kid. And I never lived in New England. It's just the team I chose because my brother was a fan of the Broncos and he hated the Patriots. And because he's my brother, I was like,
yeah,
well,
you kind of got to go.
You know, so I was a fan of the Patriots back when Bledsoe was quarterback, you know. And people are like, you just like the Patriots because it's popular to like them because they won so many Super Bowls. No, I've genuinely been watching the Patriots since I was like fucking 7, you know. Like, even though I've never lived in New England, they're just my team. You know, they always have been. And it's because, and don't get me wrong, it is for superficial, stupid kid reasons. My brother hated the Patriots growing up, so I hated living in his shadow, so everything he liked, I'd like the opposite of.
Antifa Hotline says that I look like I'm suffering from soy deficiency. I definitely am.
Yeah, I gotta get in contact with those guys. It's been a while. I'd love to have them on a stream and just kind of shoot the shit for a little bit or something sometime.
Absolutely.
Best to plan it out though, not one of these random streams because, you know.
Yeah.
Most of the time when it's nights like this, I finish homework early. I just want to chat with some friends that I already know. I don't want to bring in a bunch of people and have huge discussions or anything, but we'll definitely be planning out some interesting streams come school ending. You guys do not know how I feel about academia. I'm sure some of you feel the same, but I absolutely fucking hate it. I every day I wake up when my alarm goes off at 7:15 in the morning and I want to put my head through a fucking wall. I can't stand it anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. My fucking photography teacher.
You're getting closer. You're getting closer.
Yeah. My photography teacher literally was like, we're going to learn about photography. So here's a little bit of history of photography before we get started with your cameras. Photography has its roots in racism. Let that sink in. That's what my teacher said. No joke. I should have recorded it, but I had no idea she would say something like that. I had no preparation for that. I pulled a little gun out. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, she was like, oh, because white people developed the cameras, they developed the lenses to only capture, like, white skin better than darker skin. And so early photography was not good at capturing dark-skinned people. And it's like, Jesus Christ.
Early photography wasn't good at capturing most things. It was early photography.
Yeah, and you know, you had to fucking sit still for 15 minutes, you know? You know? So that the image could be burned onto the fucking, you know... the fucking, you know, fucking glass or whatever they were using. What did they use back then? Well, it depends on the type. Daguerreotypes, I think, used... Yeah, I think daguerreotypes used, like, silver, something like that. I can't remember. I didn't pay attention to the lesson after that. I really didn't. My brain went fucking numb, you know?
Next door the bearded says, think about it. The photos are all negative, and you have to go to the dark room to develop. Yeah.
Yep.
I could see how some idiots could take that out of context. Yeah, I guess.
Bryson Wester says, I feel you, man. I enjoy what I do in class, but my motivation is just gone. Yeah, me too. That's a big part of it, too. A lot of the students around me are young, too, and they say stupid shit, and I have to, like, censor myself at school because I don't want to be all fucking, you know, I don't want to fucking cause any ruckus and get kicked out or something because I said something non-PC. I'm tired of it, man.
Understandably so.
I really
it's a
am.
Heap of shit.
Yeah, once this GI Bill is done, I'm done. I don't even care if I finish, because at this point, I'm trying to make Magog work. If it doesn't work, I'll go back to school or whatever. But if Magog works, why do I need an illustration and design degree when I'm doing this and bringing joy to people already? Like, I have an audience of 25,000 people who really enjoy what I do. And it's like, to me, that's bigger. That's more important. I have something to give back to the world already. I already enjoy what I do. Why am I suffering at fucking college right now? You know, and maybe that's like, because, you know, you hear it all the time. Oh, you shouldn't quit school. You know, you should go ahead and finish school. I mean, that's like pounded into our heads, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, God, how many, like,
and all that.
Yeah, like, how many successful people throughout history dropped out of fucking school? You know, Lucas and Spielberg both dropped out of film school. You know, fucking Bill Gates fucking dropped out of college, you know,
Yep.
Fucking, you know, and I'm not saying that's the reason to just quit school. If you're going to school to better your life, fucking finish. But I already enjoy what I do. Why do I personally need to, you know? And I've had a fucking kind of a spiritual awakening, I guess you can say, when it comes to my education. Because honestly, too, I'd much rather work with my hands anyway. I mean, I started school because I got paid to. The GI Bill was good money, and I was out of work. I had lost my job that I had when I first got out of the military. And so it was either go to school or try to find yet another job. And so I just went to school and got the GI Bill money rolling in so I could pay my bills and live. And then I started the janitorial thing up. And went back to doing that and started making money off that and going to school. Then when I decided I didn't want to clean toilets anymore, I started this YouTube thing to see where it goes, you know, because I saw other people making money on YouTube, so I tried it and now I've fallen into it. I mean, it started out as kind of a joke. I was joking around with my friends like, hey guys, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, talk about some of this SJW crap that we watch all the time, you know, and they all laughed and stuff, you know, and then like fucking 4 months later, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I got 15,000 subs. Like, this is awesome, you know. Like, so yeah, like a lot of things fucking changed for me. And so like, I look at my life now and I'm like, I'm still going to school, even though, you know, even if Magog didn't work out, I don't even know if I'd go back to school anyway. Cause I'd, you know, like if I have to go find a job, I'll go to the fucking railroad or something, you know?
Oh yeah.
I really...
If you fuck up my hand, I'd be back to landscaping in a heartbeat.
Right.
I love digging in the goddamn dirt and ripping down trees and planting gorgeous fucking gardens. It's good shit.
Yep. I don't know if I can say your name right, but I'll try. Einharjar Madcat says, yay, old photography, 30 to 45 minutes of exposure, silver and some fucking nitrate. Yeah, silver nitrate. Dragon in the West says, DP is back permanently. Will you be going on? I haven't gotten a message from TJ, but maybe when school's done and I have a little more time, maybe I'll try to get on Drunken Peasants. So, yeah, I mean, if you ask me, like, if I wasn't as successful in YouTube as I am right now, I would probably not be considering dropping school after the GI Bill. I'd go find some scholarships or go to the VA vocational program and try to continue it because I do qualify for the vocational program. But I really want to make this work. You know, I have a chance here to really do something not only that I love, but also brings joy to literally thousands of people.
Yeah, exactly.
And to me, that's just
happiness to make the world a better place at the same time. That's
right.
Fucking great.
And I literally get paid to dress up and play pretend and make fun of people.
It's the dream. It is the 8-year-old child's dream. We are achieving.
It's like Jesus. It's like you people are like, what do you do? Well, I literally get paid to call people dumbasses on a constant basis. This is amazing. You know, what else am I supposed to do with that? You know, Jesus. You know. You know, I'm trying here, but I really. But you also don't know how successful you're going to be until you see your numbers grow, and that I've taken my success and looked at it and realized that it's not actually the norm. Mm-hmm. You know, I tell people all the time, "Oh, just start a YouTube channel. It's great. It's wonderful. I mean, if you've got a personality, if you can do it, do it." And I tell people that all the time. But I don't also want people to get the misconception that they're going to have the same success that I have, because that's not necessarily true.
I work my ass off to get my shit out there, and it depends on a whole lot of different things. It's not going to be easy for everybody. It's going to take different amounts of time. You just got to keep on fucking trying at it. But yeah, it's not the easiest for everybody. You are a phenomenon, sir.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it definitely was a growth kind of out of nowhere. Now, there have been people who did better than me in that area, but I haven't done bad for myself in my first year, you know? So, you know, I do try to kind of, like, take advantage of that and be very humble and thankful to all my patrons and all the people who watch. But at the same time, it's even more difficult because the more success you gain, the more you want to do. And sometimes the dreams you have are a bit bigger than what your success is allowing, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, you know, with the, you know, even though I had really good growth my first year, even when my size audience, which is about 25,000, close to 25,000, I still don't really have the backing and the audience to do what I dream of doing, which is that big sitcom with the sets and the village built on the land and all that stuff. Anyways. Not yet, right. One Halo Ninja says, not y'all have an epic one. It just hit 0440. LOL. No, damn. That's morning.
I hope you got some rest.
God isn't up that late. You know?
Yeah, no.
Melissa Rapp says, Magog and Beardy, what camera do y'all recommend to record with? I use a Canon Rebel T6i.
I use in like 12-year-old Sony Handycam, 5.3 megapixels. It's it does me all right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change that.
Oh, don't worry, that's getting taken care of. But honestly, Melissa, depending upon whether you're moving, like if you're doing adventure shots or if you're sitting at a desk, it changes. If you're not moving, you know, you can totally use a Canon. Right. If you're doing movement shots, get a camcorder.
Yeah, handycams aren't bad as long as they shoot in 1080p high def. Then you'll have a good, you know. But with like a DSLR that records video, you have more control over like focus and stuff because you actually have a lens.
Yeah, there's way limited controls on the fucking Handycam, and it sucks for everything in dim light or night. So I definitely need to upgrade so that I can do more of my cool fucking campfire scenes without my lighting being shit and looking weird.
And you also have to learn photography. I definitely recommend reading a book or taking a class because like ISO settings and f-stop, your aperture and your shutter speed, things like that. Like learning those things are very important to shooting film or shooting video or shooting pictures that have the correct exposure.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to go to school.
No, I can teach you.
A little happy dance.
She says, in the kitchen, moving and cooking. You just need a stationary camera then.
Yeah, you can do a stationary camera. You're going to be fine. The camera itself doesn't have to move for that.
What you can do is to do a double shot, though. You can have a stationary cam so people can see it, but also get some fucking glasses, the GoPro glasses that have the camera right here that shoot 1080p. Yeah. And then you can like also record yourself like making it with your hands like a first person thing. And then you can cut it up and splice the different parts together so it'll switch from the Steadicam over to the GoPro, and then you put the sound in it, you know.
Argent Knox says, used to have an old Handycam, amateur porn camera of choice for a long time. You're damn right.
Yeah, whatever works.
I have that camera.
Charles Fowler, a Canon 60 is a good start. Yeah, the 60s are nice. Canon's real nice because they're user-friendly. Nikons are more for people who kind of already know what they're doing photography-wise because they're a little bit more, they're a little less user-friendly. Canons are real user-friendly. Yeah, I mean, and, you know, I shoot dark, so I shoot underexposed on purpose. But that's because Magog lives in this, like, fucking dark wizard tower. So you gotta have to you know, learn what you can do. Yeah, you gotta have to learn what you can do in post, but also what you can do with the camera. And you want to get as close to normal exposure as possible with your camera and lighting before you even go into post, because there are certain things you just can't fix on bad film. You know, like the higher your ISO, the more film grain you're gonna get. When I first started Magog, if you go back to some of my earlier videos, I had because I didn't know what I was doing, I had my ISO set at like 3200. And so it was real grainy, you know, even though it was clear, it was real grainy. So I learned to start filming more at like ISO 800. 400 is actually optimal, but I can't get it dark enough with shutter speed and f-stop on 400, so I have to bump it to 800. But that's just me. I have to shoot kind of darker. I have these bright ass lights too. Adelinda Dragon Queen says, Magog and Beardy, how's it going, fellas? I'm off work and home, able to finally catch y'all streaming. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good day.
Yeah, I had to fix that whole homework situation. Had to get in touch with my teacher and have her send me a new worksheet and everything.
Did that get worked out?
Like, oh yeah. I got it done.
Okay,
I got it done.
Awesome. Excellent. Fuck.
Zen Moment says, Magog, your videos look fucking sweet. Thanks, man. I was telling people earlier in the stream, for anybody who missed it, that last video I did over the Wiccans, the BuzzFeed Wiccan video.
That was great.
That fucker took me well over 17 hours of filming and editing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
That doesn't count writing the script either. That doesn't count finding the video, because that took about an hour of just looking through crap videos. And then I had to write the script. Yeah, I had to sit through that video and pause it when I thought there would be a good joke, and I had to write the script out. So that was probably another 3 hours on top of the 17 hours of putting it together. But that particular episode had special effects in it, and that's why I cast spells in it and stuff, you know. It gets complicated, and I'm not even that good either. I still got to learn After Effects to get much better quality. Like, by the time I do the sitcom, I want much better quality special effects. But for the YouTube videos as it stands now, it's the best I can do for how small the channel is and how little. Like, if you were to break down hourly what I make, even with Patreon and everything, I make like $3 an hour doing Magog, because it takes me so long to do the research, write the script, perform, record the performance in makeup and costume and everything, and then edit. It doesn't break down very nice. That's why I think streaming on YouTube has become so addictive to people, because they don't have to edit.
No editing, no fuss, just
Right. You just do your thing, and then it goes off air, and then you make money off of the super chats or whatever, the Streamlabs, and then you go about your day. And that's why there's a lot of live stream channels right now. It almost seems like the best way to make money on YouTube after the adpocalypse is doing live streams. And but I like to do the live streams because I actually enjoy them. And that's why I don't do them every day like the Kumite or Andy Worski or anybody like that, who that's their purpose. Like, that's what they've chosen to do. Me, I just do these from time to time. We do side quest,
Yeah.
And
We try to put on good shows every now and then between our episodes.
right. And then when
some extra.
yeah, and so when I'm not doing the live shows like side quest in character, I like to do these now and again because I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy talking to people as myself and not having to do that gurgly Magog voice.
Yeah, I just did that for 2 hours for the gaming stream, and I'm fucking raw.
Yep.
God damn.
It can be killer.
I'm not used to it anymore. It's been a while.
Yep.
It's been a fucking while.
So anyway, we're coming up on an hour because I think I started 10 minutes early or 5 minutes early or something like that.
Oh, when I jumped in, you were at an hour. You were already streaming for an hour at that point.
Oh yeah. No, I've been watching it, and it's definitely been going. I think I started at 8:55. I think is what it was. I started a little early. I had it scheduled till 9, but I was sitting here just watching the counter, and I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't side quest. It doesn't have to,
It doesn't have to be exact. Just fucking do it.
Right. So, and I finished my homework and basically did this because I wanted to at least give the people something in place of side quest.
I feel you. That's why I did the Warframe stream. There's got to be something today. I need something still.
Right, and so I haven't even eaten dinner or anything, so I definitely plan on getting off of here and going.
I had a big fucking jar of jelly beans.
That's a breakfast of champions right there.
Yeah,
breakfast of champions.
Jelly beans are now a thing in the Beardy lore. I'm going to need to get more jelly beans.
Right. Oh man. Yeah, I definitely need to lock down this school thing before we really get too heavy into what I want to do with the channel. But as soon as our new co-host joins, that's when we'll start. So everybody be ready for those updates. I don't know if it'll be next Monday or the Monday after, but eventually, within the next couple weeks, hopefully everything will be done.
Can we say firmly before the end of this month?
I would like to, but that also depends on her and how fast she can get done. Now, luckily,
well, how about this one? Even without her, can we promise them that we'll get it?
Oh yeah, we'll do if even without her, we'll do at least one more side quest this month, with or without her. If it has to be just Magog and Beardy, that's fine. We'll definitely do that. Wolfhead86 has her quest in the Poe voice. Poe voice is weird because I done the Poe voice on live yet? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if people have seen your Poe voice face.
Yeah, I have to.
Prepare yourselves, people.
I have to stretch my mouth and do the real funny thing to just. Then again, it's such a short thing. I might not have to, but. Yes, rape. There we go. Yeah, Magog is one thing, but Poe is a whole other bastard. I have to literally. I'll have the script up, and I'll get close to my mic like this, and so I can read the script and not move too much. And then I have to stretch my mouth in order to do it, do weird kind of Jim Carrey faces. When Magog is away, Poe comes out to play. Welcome to Midnight Dreary.
Yeah. Honestly, it's watching you do Poe's lines is one of the wife's favorite pastimes. She's just
right, So
I fucking loves it. She loses her shit.
Yeah. So there's these Poe lines that are really long sometimes too, and I have to take breaths, and so I have to turn away from the mic to try not to capture the breath, because I don't want Poe to have a bunch of. In between, so I'll be sitting there.
Has no lungs. You can't have all the
yeah. So I've literally got to sit there and be like, I was thinking that maybe this feminist needs to go fuck herself. I mean, really. You know, then I gotta like turn away and take the breath again, you know?
Yep. Free Press asked, when Beardy gonna rescue Poe? Now that I finally have my new place, I can actually get on those episodes. I just have to start recording a lot of separate vocal tracks first, because they're musical episodes as I wrote them. So I need to deal with that. But I gotta record some music first.
Right.
I'm working on it. Don't worry. It's just gonna take some effort, but it's gonna be worth it. Oh god.
Regots gave us, I guess that's Australian money, but didn't say anything. But I noticed they have a Kekistan flag, so we'll go ahead and say in the Poe voice, Chatelet and praise Kek. You know?
Oh.
No, for the love of God. I love doing Poe videos. I know he isn't as popular as Magog. Like, most Midnight Drearies will get half the views that Magog does. But I just love doing them. They're cathartic. They're
fantastic.
Fun. Yeah, I just pull up these advice columns, and it's like, Dear Poe, I am a self-proclaimed feminist cis white woman. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You know? Did you just pull out the Poe you have, the retarded Poe?
Yes, I did.
show it to me, because I was still talking when you did it. Go ahead and make the camera switch over.
Oh, yeah, there we go. The handicap Poe. Handicap Poe. His eyes don't really glow. The cheap gems. Yeah.
He's got like
because in Canada we have lower quality animation, so I can't have the bang on props. So I had to get the mentally handicapped curved beak Poe.
Right.
Because as soon as you cross over the Canadian border, you just downgrade. All of your appearance just jumps back a few steps.
Yeah, just like in South Park, you know, like all the Canadians are just like these weird, just single bobblehead people with eyes, you know.
I'm working on some bonus footage for the Gulf City Sunday streams that I do. That's just I've inserted beard into episodes, and it's full on South Park head flapping animation every time I throw in my voice.
Brad Young says, when Mom gets her income straightened out, I may actually have money that's not spoken for. You know how it is, family first. I do wish I could help. Man, you do what you got to do first. I mean, I tell people that all the time. I you know,
yeah,
take care of yourself first. I appreciate all the support. Yeah, I appreciate all the support, and you know, I just appreciate people watching at this point too. You know, like I can't believe how many people watch my videos. I'm so fucking humbled by it. But fuck, man, take care of yourself first. You know, don't be doing that stuff. You know. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people, when I first started Midnight Jury, didn't know that Poe was me doing the voice.
Really?
So, like, they'd make comments like, oh, we don't like Poe. Fuck Poe. We want Magog back. And I'm like, it's the same guy. You're literally telling Magog to fuck off while simultaneously saying we want more Magog.
Something most mysterious is going on at the Circle K.
Mad Cat again with the in Magog voice request. Chatelet, Kekistan. They're different voices, you know. Magog, what is the best way to get in touch with you post-show? Do you prefer emails or Twitter messages? Right now, Twitter messages, because it's the thing I can check on my phone the easiest without having to type in fucking passwords and shit. And I've got you on Twitter, Antifa Hotline. I can't guarantee I'll answer tonight, though, because after this stream ends, I plan on grabbing a bite to eat and going to bed. I've got fucking school in the morning, and it's already almost 11 o'clock at night, so I gotta get up. Fair. Yeah, I gotta get up at 7, so it's gonna...
I gotta film a new episode tomorrow. I'm doing a Valentine's Day episode. Ooh.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's Valentine's.
Yeah,
this month.
It's coming up.
I did a Valentine's last year.
Do you want to do a short clip for the end of my Valentine's Day episode?
Yeah, maybe if I have time. You just have to tell me when you're doing.
I'll just send you one line.
Yeah.
And it would just have to happen anytime that if you find yourself with some spare time or you're doing some other recording and you've tossed on the makeup. Be awesome.
Melissa Rapp says, you ignored me on the Twitter, though. I didn't ignore you. I just can't get around to everything. right now.
Yeah, there's
it's
a
just,
lot of notifications.
It's just so much. Right now, Twitter is the best way to get a hold of me, but I can't make any guarantees with how fucking slammed I am with school and homework and everything. Like I said, the only reason I'm streaming tonight is I actually finished my homework early. Usually I'm doing homework from the time I get home. I'll take like a dinner break, obviously, but I'll do my homework from the time I get home till about 10 at night, and then I'm swamped. I'm out of it. I'll watch like a show or something, like an hour. Like I'll catch an episode of something, and then I'll go to bed. I don't really have a lot of time. I will after school, though. 14 weeks, I will be paying much more attention to the emails and the Twitters and the social media and really connecting with everybody. But you guys just got to give me some time. Please just give me some time. We've got an update for you.
What?
My laptop wants to update the Windows OS.
Well, we're almost at the top of the hour here. It's a good time for us to round it out there. The laptop wants to update. I want to smoke the bowl I just packed. You need to get some food and go to sleep.
Yep. But anyway, thanks for dropping in, everybody, and thank you to all my super chatters. I'll check Streamlabs one last time just to make sure. Nope, still the same 4 people there. Okay, so I hope that this little update and announcement stream at least filled you guys in, and then I kind of bullshitted with Matt for a little bit, and then Beardy came in and I bullshitted again, and you guys just be cool like you always are, and thanks for coming by, and we'll see you next time, and hopefully next time I'll either do another one of these in the coming weeks to make more announcements, or we'll be doing side quest. Okay, that's annoying. Good night, everybody. See ya later.